Hi guys and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you another of the Japanese desserts. This time it will be the famous soufflé pancakes, which are all rave at the moment all around the world and especially in UK. I'm going to show you how you can prepare them at home, and I'm going to be using the baking rings for that because I tried all the recipes available online and neither of them was good enough to do at home, so the soufflés are really nice and raised when they are ready. So if you want to see how they are done and how you can enjoy them at home, please stay tuned and see how I'm doing them. Before you start the recipe, before you start mixing the ingredients, you have to prepare your baking tools. So deep pan with enough space for 2 soufflets. I'm using the presentation rings like that. You can buy them online or in store. And I put some baking paper inside just so the souffle doesn't stick to the ring. I will be putting some oil on the bottom, just a little bit, so the souffle don't stick to the bottom. A little bit is really enough. You don't want them to be soaked in oil. You can use any oil that does not have any taste, really. Olive oil is preferable. And when it comes to the heat, they need quite low heat, low temperature, but still not too low. So I'm going to bake them at the level 4 on my stove. My stove is up to level 9, so as you can see it's on the lower scale. Somewhere, not exactly in the middle, on the lower scale, but you have to check yourself what it will be on your stove. Sometimes it's number 3, sometimes it's number 4. I cannot tell you exactly which it will be on yours. If you can see that the souffle starts to burn on the bottom, it means that you have to go just one step lower. That's it. Right now the pan is heating up and we can start preparing the butter. Okay, so first of all we will combine egg yolks with buttermilk. You just add one to the other and mix together. And you can also add vanilla paste, vanilla extract to the wet ingredients at this time. And mix again, and that's it. Good. Next, we are beating the egg white. You add all the sugar straight away to it, because it has to dissolve completely. And right now we'll be whipping them until soft peaks, no more than that. And right now it is ready. When you can see the ribbon inside, like this is enough. You don't have to mix more than this. And right now we are adding the yolk mixture, and we will be mixing on a very, very low speed, just to combine, nothing more. That's it. And we add all the flour. Mix it gently first, so it doesn't explode in your face when you put on the mixer. And that's it. The butter is ready. Okay, right now we will be just adding the butter to the forms. They will go more or less to 2/3 of the forms. You just simply add it without any additional effort. Yeah. So right now the most important thing in baking is to add some water. around. Not, you have to be careful so the water doesn't go anywhere near the rim, because then of course it will soak from the bottom into the butter. You don't want that. So that's why I'm using either a pipette or a spoon just to add the water around. And we need to cover the whole pan, and it will be baking for around 15 minutes. I will be showing you the steps, how it rises and when it's ready. In the meantime, while it's cooking, you don't really need to observe it. You can prepare some toppings. I will be using whipped cream, melted chocolate and some fruits. And if you saw any of the pictures of the Japanese souffle pancakes, you know that also ice creams, they go really well together. So if you want, you can serve the pancakes with ice creams. Right now, I just want to show you very quickly how they look like while they're baking. You can see how big they are. There is a bit of the steam, but yeah. You can see that they have risen to the very rim, even though the forms were filled in just to the 2/3. Right now they are really nice and fluffy and big. They continue to bake for another 5 minutes. And you need to remember to always top up the water, so there is always a little bit of the steam inside. I have my plate decorated already, so I am just ready to serve it as soon as I take it out from the pan. And right now, as you can see, they have risen very nicely. And how to check whether they are ready or not? We just tap it. They need to spring back. You can feel just tiny bit of a springiness, but when your finger doesn't leave any mark on it, it means it is ready. Right now, we can take off the forms first. And what we need to do now is just take away the paper. The paper should come away quite easily and nicely. As you can see, it is really not difficult to do at all. Straight away it comes away really nicely. Like this. The same with the second one. Nice and easy. As you can see, they do not collapse, they stay quite as they are. If you want to, you can turn them for just another 1 minute, or you can serve them straight away. I like to turn them so they are not completely white on the top side. You don't need to cover them right now. As you can see, they are very nicely browned on the bottom, but they are not burned. That's because they were baking, they were frying on a very low temperature with steam. So right now they will just color very quickly. It's no more than 1 minute and they are ready to be served. Okay, right now we turn off the oven and we can take them and serve them. Wee, hoppa, one, and the second one. Wee, great. So, how I serve them? Melted chocolate. Fresh fruit on top. And they're ready. Beautiful, aren't they? Ta-da! Ready to be served. I will show you how they look inside now. Okay guys, so right now they have been served and they are like that for more or less 1-2 minutes. So as you can see, they have not collapsed. That's the most important part when it comes to Japanese souffle pancakes. Most of the recipes you will find online, they will collapse within just 2 to 3 seconds from when you take them away from the heat. This recipe guarantees that when you serve them, you can prepare them, you can decorate them, you can serve them, and they still are nice, high and very fluffy. That's what I want to show you right now, how fluffy they are. They are absolutely amazing, soft. So let me just cut one for you. As you can see, the moment I cut, they just straight away just form the same as the knife. They just collapse with the knife. It means that they are so amazingly soft. It's like really proper cotton. You would have to just come and see and taste for yourself. As you can see, they just squeeze. You can see that? The same as a cotton. It's just amazing how soft they are. If you can see, it's just cotton, pure cotton. They're just delicious, amazingly delicious. I can't wait to dig in. Sorry guys, but I just have to. I will be with you shortly. So good. It's just amazing, really. I really recommend them to you for breakfast, for afternoon. It's just so good. At least once, just try to make them for yourself. Thank you for watching guys, and see you next time.